Hello everyone, today I wanted to look at this John Deere 8R set, and this is a little bit older of a set. And then also, little disclaimer, I don't think this is the actual semi that came with the set. I think it was white or gray. I could be wrong, but I think that thing is long gone. I think we sold it, got rid of it, because we have way too many of these. So every now and then we'll get rid of a few. Yeah, I think it was a white semi, and it's a plastic little Lowboy trailer. Not much there. That's not really why we bought the set. We've had this set for a few years now, but we got them for the 8R tractors. So it came with an 8335R and also an 8235R. So 100 horsepower difference. And they also gave us two different tire options on these. Excuse me. So first off, when we bought this, we knew that it had an 8235 and an 8335 in the package, and for some reason we just assumed that the one with the bigger horsepower would be the one on the bigger tires, and we were wrong. So actually the 8335 is on these skinnier tires, the 8235 is on these more of like a floater tire. But I don't know why they did that. It doesn't make sense to me. It also doesn't really make sense that they're on singles, other than the fact that they came on a Lowboy. But I'd like to see some duals on the back of this at least. Maybe duals on the front and back, but at least duals on the back. I think it'd be cool to have an 8R with just duals on the back and singles on the front. They never really made one that way for the 8R. I think they made some 30 series that way. It was kind of the last 8,000 tractor we got with duals in the back and singles on the front. So maybe one day that'll be a project I'll do with this tractor, is put some duals back here on the rear. So let's start off with the smaller horsepower 8235R. This is actually, I think, the second smallest 8R they ever made. I think they had an 8225 before this, the first generation of 8R with the older hood. But this one, 235 horsepower, which is very small for an 8R in my opinion. You know, most 8Rs nowadays are going to have over, probably close to I don't know if any have less than like 275 or 285 horsepower, but it is pretty basic 8R casting. You can tell it's a little bit older by the exhaust here. Has the little bit older style 8R exhaust. So it's kind of that first 8R with this hood style. After the first one, once they changed the hood style, it's got that older exhaust. Pretty good grill, headlights. The weight's goofy like they always use. I do like the fenders. Fuel tank there. Good, nice glass door. The steering wheel looks kind of good from this angle. Looks weird from the front. But from this angle, the steering wheel looks decent. They've got some interior detail, but none of it's painted. And some hood markings up on the hood to give it a little more detail. Overall, it's just a pretty good toy, but I'd say it could definitely use some customization. Now, I could see you leaving this one on singles, just because it does have wider tires, and being a lower horsepower tractor, maybe if you were using this to run up and down the road, pulling a gravity cart, or maybe if you were using this to bale with like a large square baler. There's a few other applications where maybe you would want to leave this one alone instead of customize it. But now let's look at the 8335. I just don't see, for this skinny of a tire, being singles for an 8R just kind of looks goofy to me. It doesn't seem very practical or realistic, other than if it was actually being hauled down the road on a trailer. So 8335R. Everything else is pretty much the same on this thing as the other one. They just changed the sticker and the tires and rims. Like I said, it's the same time period as the other one. That first, they started making these, I believe, in 2011. Not sure how long they made these. But they are cool little 8Rs, and the only way to get these model numbers was to get them in the Lowboy set. So not a terrible set. Back in the day, you could get that set for like 20 bucks, and you got a semi, a Lowboy, and 2 8R tractors. So back in the day, that was a good deal. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we got for you. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. It helps us out. And keep watching our videos, please. Have a good day.